Hey everyone, Lightning here, and if you've watched last week's video on Broken Fang and the pass itself, whether or not it's going on sale, then you've probably noticed recently that you don't see a sale for the pass at all. And I do apologize for sounding very confident in my video last week about it, that I was like for sure that the pass would go on sale on week 16 when there was no confirmation from Valve at all. I do apologize for that, as I was strictly going off based from Shadow Web, and that is only one data point, so can't really be too confident in that too much because there is plenty of to change since we do have a bunch of new players in CSGO and the Chinese community is still ever growing, so who knows what Valve could do at this point in time. Also, for Broken Fang, we do have an extended period of time of 6 extra weeks after week 16, so the operation does end on April 30th, and that is more time compared to Shadow Web, so there still is an opportunity for there to be a sale during maybe April or so. And even though people are still buying the pass now at $15 USD, and people, maybe you're like a bit too unsure on whether or not there's a sale, I still think there will be a sale because let's face it, if there is a discount on the pass, then a lot more people will be purchasing the pass compared to people who are buying it at $15 USD. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced in-game lobbies of a ton of farm accounts and getting kicked out of the games because of those farm accounts and getting so frustrated because of them, because I've faced that. I'll be real, it was so annoying to have those bots in game, and a lot more people are prepared for this operation compared to Shadow Web, where it was a lot of uncertainty as to whether or not a sale would actually happen during that time. But then as everyone is going based on Shadow Web, a lot more people are confident in just waiting and waiting for a sale pass to buy a bunch of them. I would still say for you guys to wait for a sale to happen because we still have time. There's no need to rush in my opinion, as the prices aren't going to be going down or higher anytime sooner. I think people are just going to wait for a sale to happen at this point, so we're probably not going to see much movement in terms of the operation items of their prices. Personally, in my opinion, I'm going to wait until there's around 2 weeks left of the operation because that still gives me enough time to purchase the passes on my main account, and then I can wait the 7 days to transfer it to my other alt accounts, and 2 weeks isn't a lot of time, so I would say we would have a pretty good idea of whether or not a sale would actually happen, as if there still isn't a sale and then we're 2 weeks left of the operation, then for the rest of the operation we're probably not even going to have the sale at all, so you would have a pretty good inclination of what's going to happen during that time. I would think if a sale were to actually happen, then it would probably be during the beginning of April, since that would give plenty of players enough time to just do the rest of the missions as well as buying the pass at that cheaper discounted price. However, it still is a good time to invest in the items. I still think you could put some of your money into the items right now, as the prices right now for the operation items are relatively stable, and if a sale were to actually happen, then there probably would be, like, I would say maybe a 15% decrease in that actual price, but that is only a temporary drop, so you wouldn't really be losing anything out in the long term if you're holding it for a while. Even though I was wrong with the pass going on sale during week 16, I would still advise you guys to watch the video I made last week on Operation Broken Fang and the price discount, because you can still invest in the items I talked about during that video. The concepts and core ideas still stay the same, and it still is in your best interest to invest in those items, because this, after all, are operation exclusive skins that you'll never be able to get after the operation ends, so there's always going to be that demand to them, because people will like some of those skins within the 3 collections. So it's better to get the skins while we have the operation currently than to get it post-operation. Also, if we are going based on these 2 operations, then people might think that, hey, these collections will probably get discontinued like the North, St. Mark's, and Canals, right? We probably won't have to worry about the skins like dropping in price or anything like that since they're going to be discontinued. However, I want you guys to keep in mind that when you're holding onto these investments for these 3 particular collections, there still is a chance for future operations to have these same skins. Maybe in the next one, that we might have. Who knows? But I would just say to keep in mind for that, and this could potentially not be a long-term investment if that happens in a different operation. But I don't want you guys to sell the skins before another operation actually happens, before we know what kind of skins are in the collections, because I don't want you guys to have the same regrets as I did, since I did sell my Norse, St. Mark's, and Canal investments before this operation actually started. So those were some big L's I actually took, and I still regret it now. But we can talk more about that when a future operation comes close, so I would just say to keep that in mind for the moment. So regarding a past sale and what you should do currently, I personally would still say to just wait a few more weeks to see what is actually going to happen, because there still is time for the operation. We still have until April 30th, so I don't think there really is a rush to purchase the skins at the moment. Well, for me personally, I don't really mind waiting right now, and it's probably in Valve's best interest to discount the pass soon, since a lot of people will be purchasing that pass if it actually goes on discount and it gives them more revenue. If we don't see a pass sale for this operation, then honestly, I would still say it's pretty good for investors, because with how this operation format was created and how you could just spam buy stars and put it into one certain collection, we did see a huge amount of op fades compared to the previous operation, where I think there are more op fades than there are op Gungnir's and Princes combined. So if you have a collection where the skins are more hype, then you're going to see that collection be more spammed frequently compared to the other collections. It would also mean that you would probably get profit a bit more faster than if a pass were to be on sale, because there would be less supply onto the market itself, since there'd be less people actually getting the pass and getting the stars. So it's still a win-win in my opinion, where if you have the pass sale, then hooray. For those of you who can't afford the pass at that $15 price point, then you can get it for a cheaper price and actually get some free stars included with the pass itself. People with alt accounts will also pay a lower price point, and they can buy more for their alt accounts as well. And we'd see more stock on the market for the operation skins, and the prices will be lowered for those skins as well. If a pass were to not be on sale, then I would say the only benefit is for investors, as it is in their best interest to have a limited supply available onto the market, because that would further increase demand and the prices would go higher and higher since it is a limited quantity. Stock would further and further deplete as time goes on, and the price would just increase further for investors to be more happy. And investors are only a small part of CSGO, so it's probably in Valve's best interest after all to have a sale pass for the majority of the community. But who knows, after all, in the end, it is Valve's decision on what they want to do. So just stay a bit skeptical as time goes on. Don't get too hyped, too happy or anything like that, as we should just wait and see what happens. And when that time comes, then we'll see a sale pass or not. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated, as it does help the channel out a lot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Lightning, signing out. Peace.